Hey, this is Beth with a little bit of Beth. And today I want to talk to you about something that came up in a couple of coaching sessions this week. It also came up in my personal life and was reflected back to me in a conversation that I had with one of my daughters. So it seems to be something that's really abundant in the world, and I just want to call attention to it. And that is the idea of, are you an introvert, an extrovert, or a combination of of both? And if you, like me and like most people, are a combination of both, how do you nurture and take care of the introvert, particularly when your job, your work, your family responsibilities, your community responsibilities really require you to be engaged with people for the majority of your time? So I was working with a pretty new manager who identifies herself as an introvert. She actually was promoted from a position where she got to do solo work, a lot of research work, a lot of time reading, writing reports, kind of head down, not a lot of dependencies within the team. And she was promoted to manager, which is fabulous. And I think she'll make a fabulous manager, especially as she learns to understand her introverted tendencies and what they mean. So during our coaching session, she was talking about how she's feeling snappy, drained, exhausted, and it's even starting to spill over into her personal life, and her partner is noticing this about her as well. And as we were talking through that, she identified herself as an introvert. And I could have guessed that. But she's in a job that's requiring that the minute she walks in the morning, people are waiting for her. She said, I walk to my desk with my coffee and my lunch and my briefcase and all of this, and people are literally grabbing me in the hallway on the way in to get time with me. My calendar has gone from being blocks of time where I'm working on projects to being consumed with meetings where people want to discuss things. And so we talked about a practice that I use because I, too, believe it or not, a lot of people don't believe this, I am an introvert. And so I'm an extrovert in my work. It's really important that I am. I love connecting with people. It feeds me, it inspires me, it energizes me. And then I need blocks of time where I can write, where I can go and walk in the wilderness, where I can not talk to anybody for half a day, three-quarters of a day. And I know I'm getting there when people engaging with me and interacting with me annoys me, makes me feel snappish, makes me have comments in my head, thoughts in my head like, why are they bugging me? What do they want? Why is everybody after me? And I need to make sure that I actually have time blocked in my calendar, and it's under the heading of sacred time. It's Beth Once and Sacred Time. And these are blocks of time. Sometimes it's an hour for me to eat lunch. Sometimes it's an afternoon. So for me, pretty much Tuesday mornings and Fridays after 10 are blocked as sacred time. And that means I'm writing my blog, I'm creating curriculum, I'm doing all kinds of things, but nobody can go in and schedule things in my calendar. It can't be done unless there's a conversation and I decide that that's how I want to spend my time. Now, the times when I find myself being really snappy, really drained, and really feeling like, oh my gosh, I just want to hop in my little travel trailer and escape to the woods and not come back, are when I give away that time. Now, I know depending on your job, depending on your family situation, depending on your life, it can be really hard to block and save that time. And I know for my client, she's like, oh my gosh, I am so scheduled so far out. How am I going to block that time now? You just have to start doing it. You just have to understand that the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks is going to be an adjustment period. You're not going to get as much time as you want, but this is like putting money into a retirement account, into an investment account. You aren't going to see the return today or tomorrow, but you've got to do a little planning for the future so that the introvert in you doesn't burn out, blow up, combust, or make a decision that's not in line with your long-term goals because you just need some relief. So I'm going to encourage you to identify how can you take those moments, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, an afternoon, when you take a dip into the reservoir that feeds you, and be able to come back and do the extroverted things that are required for all of us. All right, so until next time, this is Beth with a little bit of Beth. Ooh, and I have one more thing I want to tell you about. To be able, if you want to be able to be part of a community which is specifically developed to give you access to some of the tools, the strategies of navigating challenging dialogue, to be able to be in community with a like-minded group of people and some amazing experts who are from my organization and some people who are outside of my organization who are the people I learn from, then go on Facebook and go to look for Navigating Challenging Dialogue. It's a private Facebook group. All you have to do is hit on it and ask to join, and you'll be in. It is a growing community. It is a movement, and it's focused on how do we find the places in our life to have the dialogue and the type of communication that feeds us, not depletes us. Who doesn't want that? Nobody. All right. I hope to see you in the Facebook group and have you join this movement that is afoot. Until next time, this is Beth.